don't know. All right, but yeah, me, DraZ, Emcee, Chicago Emcee, South Side, repping the South Side. Been doing my thing for a good probably 13 years. I had some ups, had some downs, just like any other artist. Not gonna sit here and name every accolade, but you want to know a little bit about me, my full bio. Hit the website, whoisdraz.com. That's whoisdraz.com.
That's what's up. So, have you done any shows recently and stuff like that?
Shows recently, let me see. Yeah, I've had a few. I just had a show at Olympic Theater a few weeks ago for the Midwest Urban Music Awards. And then I did a couple of shows with J. Cole's artists with Dre on the Dreamville tour. And then really that's about it. Back in grind mode, creating. I did shot a video from one of the joints off my EP last night actually. And the EP is out right now. Sorry We Missed You, and that's free download. So everybody hit the website, whoisdraz.com, check it out, download it.
That's what's up. How did you get into rapping and everything? Just what started you off, or what encouraged you or inspired you?
Music running my family, like it all go, all the way, through my dad, my aunts, all the way up to my grandmother, who was a world-renowned gospel singer. She was right hand to Mahalia Jackson. Her name was Princess Stewart, and with that, just hearing my dad down in the basement with the old school music, with all of that. Then I kind of picked up on poetry, spoken word, and I did that throughout high school. And then after high school, that's when I said, MCing is what it is. So
that's what's up. So with your new EP, what are you hoping that the fans and the people get from it?
They get me, nothing fabricated. It's just all feel good hip hop. Just like from the joint that we're gonna play tonight, I Want It All. This is really I don't want to say emotional, but it's a personal record. The whole album, the whole EP is a real personal record. This is really no fabrication, no gimmicks, no nothing. It's just some feel good hip hop straight to from beginning to end.
Is there a song on the EP that's a little bit more personal versus some of the others?
My intro is called Sincerely Yours. Really it touches on, because I took a little hiatus. I've been in the game since '01, and really I took a hiatus to handle some business, handle some personal issues in life and all of that. And my intro, Sincerely Yours, that's what it's about. It touches on a lot of the things that I went through, losing my mom and, going through bankruptcy and just kind of losing it all, nearly approaching suicide, just everything, it kind of takes it there for the intro, just to, introduce the whole project. So
that's dope that you kind of use music as an outlet to share that, and it's definitely people who can relate to those same trials and tribulations and things like that. So I think
and
cool.
That's what the whole project is really. It's like I'm not no industry bragging. I'm not up here talking about chains, cars, nothing like that. Throughout the whole project, it's just everything that I've been through in the past 5 years of my hiatus, just the birth of my son, my first son, the death of my mom, just everything. If I walked outside, my shoelace tied, I trip, what I'm saying, just regular everyday, just everything, just putting it out there. So
I mean, people want to hear that kind of stuff. They want to hear that you're a human,
just authentic
and all that great stuff, and it's good to just share that with the people and things like that. So as far as like some of your older work and things like that, and fans, how they react to you, like how is there anything that kind of sticks out that you remember, like somebody stopping you like, man, that track
it's like a lot of people actually, like people that have been following me from the beginning, even new fans, a lot of people really feeling the whole album, and they I was kind of fearful with putting it out there, but it's kind of like, forget it, because I know it's no commercial or radio single or nothing like that, the type of stuff that I used to been doing, like the street, all of that, just trying to appeal to everybody else. This time I took a turn and just decided to appeal to myself, put myself before everybody else, and just be real authentic. I couldn't expect people to feel me if I ain't giving the real me, so that's the way I put it.
Okay. And I do want to ask Gritz over here, how did you guys link up and everything?
We actually been knowing each other for quite a while, a long time, like a little bit over 10 years.
Yeah, a little over 10 years.
Like 10, 12.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to do open mics.
Okay.
I used to put on my own showcases. You know, just got tired of calling around, you know, saying, hey, you know, can I come perform at your spot? I said, you know what, I'm gonna do my own thing. And you know, through the grapevine, I hooked up with this brother. I think it was back in like 03, 02 or something. I hooked up with this brother, and we just kind of, you know, hit a miss, but we kind of, you know, just been in links with each other ever since.
We always saw each other, you know, even if, like he said, we hit or miss, but every time there'd be different functions and venues going on, like I would see him and, you know, he would see me, and we would just acknowledge each other, and then sooner or later it just kind of, you know, came together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did doing the single "I Want It All" come about?
I just hit him up, you know. I mean, you know, it's a record that I feel real good about it, and like I said, it's with this project, it's no radio or pop singles or whatever, but it was a feel good record. And you know, I did it for the city, did it for Chicago. If anybody see the video, it's just real, you know, it's real authentic Chicago. And you know, Gritz holds it down, you know, I hold it down for the south side, he hold it down for the west side. And you know,
like
pretty much we just kind of you know what I'm saying. So that's how it go, you know, and everything just flowed. I sent him the record, he loved it, and it was a wrap.
Okay. Alrighty, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce the track, and then we're gonna get into it.
For sure. Coming up next, we got my single "I Want It All" featuring Gritz. You know what I'm saying? Gritz GMG.
Yeah.
The track is produced by Awesome, my little homie, my little young homie out in Cali. So check it out.
I want it all. Yeah, I want it all. Said I want it all, baby. And I want it all for me. Yeah, I want it all.
I was naked there. Now a little older, my neck ain't bare. Roll, lean back, stretching chairs, or some big body ish as the next compare. We do it all for approval. I need acceptance. I breathe like you do. While your view's precious, I mean like FUBU. I cling to the efforts. See me on some neck-ish, dreams so connected. Tailor-made hustle, my team ain't present. Think I made them talk like Sterling, upset when I was talking quitting. I was off vision, sorta like Pops, I was clean in the kitchen. I did enough pop-ish, major the profit. Speech on the stages and playlists of colleges. No degree, what's the odds it is? Above minimum wage with a polished gear. I want it all.
Yeah, I want it all. Said I want it all for me. Said I want it all for me. Yeah, I want it all. Yeah, I want it all. Said I want it all for me. Said I want it all for me. Yeah, I want it
Still
all.
frame pictures, I deal pain well. Broke for a year, so I bet they ain't tell. Driveway car show, club tab bottles, all in the image of a buzz in Chicago. Southside did it, won't forget when I visit. Sis to the Wheelers, Chirac, how they living. A blessing to see 25 in position. Everybody dying, I ain't trying to relive it. A kid with a vision, we drive by the Regal. Mural on the side, wanna be like the people. Years later, I was on the same old stage, getting that award and performance I made. A blueprint, new imprint for the junior to do better ish as I mark in the future. My heart just a margin to guide the script. I want it all from the tries and slips. I want it all.
Yeah, I want it all. Said I want it all for me. Said I want it all for me. Yeah, I want it all. Yeah, I want it all. Said I want it all for me. Said I want it all for me. Yeah, I want it all.
Wall full of mirrors, I see it all clearer. Dreams fall rare cause of things called fair. Of acceptance, a blessing. We all get the gift, but it's stuck in the presence of good adolescence. Views of a doctor, hood turned cold, now we holding the clock up. That's a dream deferred. He knew his little homies would have seen him nerd. He wanted all.
Yeah, I want it all. Said I want it all for me. Said I want it all for me. Yeah, I want it all. Yeah, I want it all. Said I want it all for me. Said I want it all for me. Yeah, I want it all. Yeah, I want it all. Said I want it all for me. Yeah, I want it all for me. Yeah, I want it all.
are back, TOCT, with your girl B-Roc. We got DraZ and we got your boy Gritz in the building.
Yep.
We were sitting up here having a little foolery off the mic.
Bringing tears to the eyes.
We're going to bring it on the mic too, just to let y'all know, man. So y'all won't feel left out. Well, we going to get into this interview with your boy Gritz. What's going on?
Silky.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on, Chicago? This is the one and only Gritz, aka Silky, with the velvet tongue.
So let's get right into it. How'd you get the name Gritz?
Oh wow, she hit me with the question.
I have to.
What? It was a joke, actually.
Okay.
Man, when did that? About 2002, and me and some friends of mine, we were at the studio, left the studio, went to go eat at a 24-hour breakfast spot called the Golden Nugget. I don't know if y'all know about the Golden Nugget. Yeah, they fire 2 in the morning. So we sitting there, order the food, we waiting on it. So one of my partners, Buster, he gets his food, and I'm like, yo, what's that white stuff in the corner there? He's like, oh, this is grits. I'm like, he's like, you never had grits before? I'm like, no. And everybody around the table looking like I'm crazy.
Right.
So I tried it. Fire. When it's hot.
Right. Not when it's cold.
So the next day, went into the studio and they was like, "Hey, what's up, Gritz?" So I'm like, how real funny or whatever, Gritz. So, but as time went on, they carried the joke.
Okay.
So for like weeks, it went on, like introducing to people. Yo, what's up? There's Tone over there. That's there's Gritz over there. But people would leave and see me again and acknowledge me as Gritz. So the name pretty much, So the name went on for like years, just building a name for itself. So I just stuck with it. So I got it tatted on me now. So
it's
official. It's official. It's embedded in me. So there you have it.
Well, that's what's up. So, what got you into singing and the whole R&B game?
I never knew I could sing.
Okay.
So I was trying to rap. At that time, me in the 80s, baby, you were trying to rap. So what it was is had a house fire, and so all my lyrics and stuff from rapping, got burnt up in the fire. So I don't want to do music no more. I'm gonna try something else. I want to rap. So one day I'm just listening to the radio. It was Blackstreet, and I was sitting there by my grandmother, and she heard me humming. I didn't pay her no mind. I like it, no diggity. So once she heard me singing, she pretty much
that's my mother's pet, by the way.
Oh yeah. So she pretty much threw me into the church choir. Different events, fashion shows. So it just kind of picked up from her. Then following my older brother, because he went to Columbia College and graduated with a degree in music business. So pretty much I followed him after school. He worked at George's Music Room for a while, and then he left and got a position working for Warner Brothers. So I took his place working in George's, and pretty much George's Music Room was the best job ever to me at that time. You meet everybody. So it pretty much gave me an insight of how music really was and how people really were. Like when you a fan, you look at stars just like, oh, they stars, but working there allowed me to realize, man, it's just they 9 to 5. This how they eat. This how they work. This is their livelihood. They just love what they do. So you'll treat them as people. So that's where it started for me. So I grew with a passion for it and just kept with it. So here I am now. Okay.
Are there any artists that like are influences to you, things like that?
Honestly, I would say we kind of pick from a lot of different artists, whether we know it or not. So I'm not too really specific about like the best ones, but I'm more of an old school here. So give me some Donnell Jones, give me some Brian McKnight, give me some Donny Hathaway. You know what I'm saying? Give me some Stevie Wonder. some Sam Cooke. It's all the different mixture of just soulful. You know what I'm saying? Things. Right. I'm more soulful than anything. People think I rap.
B-Roc.
Look, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fill everybody in. I'm not gonna lie. So I get his track today. The name of it is "Middle of Your Love," right? So I'm listening to it, and I'm guilty as charged. I'm looking at his pictures and I'm listening to the song. So I'm like, okay, 30 seconds in, I'm like, all right, it's singing all right. I'm gonna hit somebody finna sit in 45 seconds. I'm just waiting, and the song was over with, and I'm just like, oh.
I got the wrong email.
And then what happened?
I was like, oh, okay. So I was just like, wow, all right. So it's one of those never judge a book by its cover. So unfortunately for me, I am a statistic.
It's been getting judged for quite a while, so it's cool.
In his pictures, he has like chains on and hats, and you know, he got a real street vibe. So I'm thinking he's a rapper kind of thing. So, but that's just me.
The whole time I'm Lil Lionel Richie.
So tell me about like the inspiration for this single, "Middle of Your Love."
Oh wow. Well, truthfully, like nowadays, I don't write a lot as I used to because I'm getting so used to just thinking about music 24/7 to the point where I just get up and just do it. "Middle of Your Love," 100% truthfully, I recorded that just line for line, just off the top of my head. No punch-ins, no nothing. Just did it. It was about 3-4 in the morning. Woke up, because I have a studio at home, so that's the the good thing about having a home studio is you can get up 3-4 in the morning when you can't sleep and
it's
work.
Really popular right now.
So I actually got up and recorded it. I'm like, man, something missing. And at night, it was thunderstorming like real bad. I'm like, yo, I could use this. So I took the mic off the stand and put it by the window and recorded the actual thunderstorm rain. And had the engineer add the rain within the song, so it gives you the full effect. So when you hear the rain when it comes on,
so
that's actual rain. That's not an effect.
Right, it's not an effect. It's not fake. It's not foofy. That's real rain right there.
Lyrics authentic, rain is authentic.
That's what's up. So I guess I'm gonna. Oh, you know what? I have a question for the both of you all.
Okay.
But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you all that question after we play your track.
Okay.
Because I was thinking I was gonna ask it now, but I'm gonna wait. So we're gonna go ahead and get into your track. You can go ahead and introduce it.
Going on Chicago. Check out the new song entitled "Middle of Your Love." Hope you guys like it.
So TLCT, B-Roc, UIC Radio. Let's go.
Raindrops fall from you. Passion between us two. Just let this be your fantasy. Let me give you what you want. Unleashing you, the freak in you. Do anything that you want. I'll touch you there in the middle of your love. I'll touch you there in the middle of your love. I'll touch you there in the middle of your love. I'll touch you there in the middle of your love. In the middle of your love. In the middle of your love. Thinking of what to do. Touch me and I'll touch you. I will. Just let this be your fantasy. Let me give you what you want. Unleashing you, the freak in you. Do anything that you want. I'll touch you there in the middle of your love. deep inside of you. Those sexy faces, raise your legs and take it. Wrapped in your warm cocoon, I'm so low, so low in the middle of your love. And I'll touch you there, in the middle of your love. I'll touch you there, in the middle of your love. In the middle of your love, feels so good. In the middle of your love, touch you inside. I'll touch you there, yeah. I'll touch you there. You rain on me. Drop. I'll touch you.
Go ahead, sir.
Somebody just had a baby.
That just happened. And that just happened.
Someone was conceived.
It's it.
With the sound effects.
Right. So we are back, TLC UIC Radio. The question I want to ask the both of you guys is our signature question here that we have at the show. Since it's definitely, for Chicago. Wanted to ask, what do you love and what do you hate about Chicago? Anything, just make sure you don't cuss. and answer it saying what you hate first and then say what you love.
What I hate the killing, really the whole, I hate the term Chirac, you know what I'm saying? I hate all of that, I just hate, the whole negative connotation that, the media and everything else, is going around about the city. I just hate all of that. I come from an era of, Chitown and, and all of that, and that's still what I call it. It's still Chitown to me. Willis Tower is still the Sears Tower, you know what I'm saying? So, so that's what I hate about it. I hate the term Chirac and I hate everything that comes along with it. And what I love about it, strangely enough, I love the architecture. Okay. I love, just walking downtown, looking up, seeing the buildings, seeing the scrapers, seeing, on a good day, just seeing all of that, ride the train and, through downtown to see, just catch the elements and the vibe of everything, just make me feel real at home. And Garrett's popcorn and Harold's chicken.
I like my mild sauce on my chicken, not on the side.
And fry hard.
I would say the same thing about, hating. I would definitely, say the violence is due to the fact, a lot of us, we losing friends and family, neighbors and everything that we doing, and we losing the kids out here too, and I feel like, just by, people in Chicago, no matter what color, ethnic group you are, everybody just, going through pain, and I feel like, Chicago just, we just embodied that pain, and like we used it, sometimes that pain and that frustration is a gateway for a lot of artists, and sometimes it's not explained like that. They see so much of the negativity within the music, a lot of people don't understand, man, a lot of these people just, they reaching out for the help. Whether you know it or not. They might be talking about, they land and guns, drugs, and things of that nature, but it's actually a cry for help with most people, little do you know, but they're not paying attention to that, they wanna feed off so much of the negativity, like not realizing, they need help, let's help them. But what I love, just the spirit of the people, we a strong city, we a strong group of people in Chicago, and one thing, Chicago is, known for that hustler mentality, and it necessarily doesn't have to be the negative aspect of what people, look at as hustling. My grandmother was a hustler.
Hey.
She made hats, clothes. She sold.
Right, my dad
She
was,
threw fashion
is,
shows. You know, made dinners. You know, had candy shop. Really helped out the community. So she was a hustler, quote unquote, in her own right. It's just how you portray it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
That's what's up. So I definitely want to thank y'all for coming through. Also, hit everybody with you all social media on how they can get in touch with you guys and what they can look forward to.
You can find me. My official website is whoisdraz. That's whoisdraz.com. Facebook /DraZ Chicago. IG, Twitter is whoisdraz.
Okay.
Ladies, you can reach Silky every night you close your eyes. Nah, man, but y'all can follow me Twitter and Instagram at Gritz GMG GRITZ GMG. You know, Facebook / Gritz GMG. So not hard to reach, man. Show me some love. Follow me, I follow back.
That's what's up. And do either of you all have like any videos or anything coming up or any projects?
Yeah, we got the video for I Want It All out. Actually, dropped that a few months ago. So you know, you can hit up YouTube, search DraZ Gritz I Want It All. I also got, like I said, I just shot another video last night for another song. It's called Isaiah Speaks. It's taken from the text Isaiah 54:17. So shot that video last night, probably looking at that about mid-December. The EP, Sorry We Missed You, that's out now. Free download, whoisdraz.com. Make sure you get your copies. And I got a new album actually that I'm working on called 83 that'll be out in January.
Okay, that's what's up.